The PLL's regular season. Archers and Whipsnakes from Tom and Mary Casey Stadium in Albany, New York. No over-under set here for Kyle Bernlohr's day. He'll be protecting the net for Whipsnakes. Gave up 12 goals on Friday night, but picked up the win over Redwoods. And in cage for Archers, Drew Adams will start the finale after Adam Gittleman has carried them to this point. Not your normal backup. Adams, 34 years old. This is his 13th pro season. He has represented the United States and won a silver medal at the 2014 World Championships. He has played sparingly this year, but he has still been very good.
So we're just going to keep trying to move that ball and look for the best opportunity, not the first.
Thanks, Con.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Nardello won the face-off. A good look for Matt Rambo. Drew Adams got just a piece of that high shot. Two-weekend game for Archers. He played the first game against Chrome. The surprising loss as Adams makes the save. And up with the rebound. That time was Matt McMahon. Bumped by Squires. Picked up by Bernhardt. Still at Schreiber. Try to throw it across. It bounced right to Holman. Holman still found a way to get that on net. Will Perry into the lineup here. He did not play on Friday. That's off the bar from Zed Williams. Drew Adams with a thank you tap to the near post. Whipsnakes, the only team here of the four on Sunday that made a voluntary roster change using their two restricted players from Friday night as Adams makes another save. So Will Perry is in to the lineup here today. Charlie Hayes is in as well. Nick Manis, Connor Kirst are out from Friday night for Whipsnakes. Rambo skips it. Williams, a little shimmy and a shot, and Adams comes up with another stop. 5 saves already for Drew Adams, nothing by him.
Watch Ratliff in transition here.
Ratliff tosses it off for Holman, and then we'll head off. 5. Shot clock at 2. Janachuk from 2, dug out by Adams. We'll get a reset on the shot clock as Adams made the save. As Mike Janachuk took his 17th two-point attempt. That from inside one, and the putback for who else? Jay Carlson.
The words were on the tip of my tongue. Drew Adams does give up rebounds. And anytime there's rebounds, there's
Jay Carlson.
That's right.
You don't even have to look.
No,
you know who it is.
Exactly. So this is the second rebound of this possession. And anytime that happens, forget the ball. Find number 32 if you're on the Archers defense. He just never gives up on plays.
Love and love the sport and the passion they have for it. It's just unreal. So, we've had great support for our program.
Spending the rest of the day here on the sideline or moving around?
Up and down a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited to be here on the sideline. There's nothing better than the sideline view, as a coach.
Mark, 21 seasons as the head coach here at Albany, guys.
It's remarkable, the Albany culture here, that they love their lacrosse. This has been, in 2019, one of the best stops on the tour, and here this year they have showed up again.
And I think on top of
Ambler bumps off Bernhardt. Nothing to shoot at with Bernlohr there hugging the post. Kelly right back to work. This is a Nardella win, though, for Whipsnakes. They've been pretty even, but Nardella, that was stopped by McMahon. He was behind Adams, and the defenseman made the save. What a play by Matt McMahon to stop a goal.
heads up play here. I mean, this is clearly a save by McMahon. You can see Adams playing that high arc. He's almost outside the crease. McMahon slides in behind him, gets big, and just eats it in the chest.
The other side of the Whipsnakes scoring problems has been this man,
Yeah.
Drew Adams. He's got 10 saves.
Maybe we should stop talking about the Whipsnakes offense and talk more about Drew Adams. Really, the only mistake you can think of is that rebound that Carlson was able to gobble up, but otherwise he's been magnificent. I mean, look, this is a Hall of Fame goalie. Like, he's a Hall of Famer.
Yep. You know, you have to wonder, just because he's 34 years old, he's been around so long, could this be his last appearance? With the way he's playing, sign him up. And that is the end of the first half. Drew Adams makes 10 saves in the first half. His counterpart on the other end, Kyle Bernlohr, just 2. And it's a 9-6 lead for Archers, despite a hat trick from Matt Rambo.
And credit Rambo for keeping the Whipsnakes in this. It's kind of crazy that it's only a 3-goal game.
Yeah. Let's get a take of Chris Bates on the Archer side with Paul Burmeister.
Chris, let's start with the team's decision to go with Drew in goal instead of Adam today. What can you share?
You know, just give Adam a rest, frankly. You know, he played well on Friday night. We got playoffs ahead. You know, you can see Drew's ready to go, so we want to make sure he stays fresh. And, you know, teams rally around him, which is nice to see.
Schreiber and now Holman. Holman. A long one that glanced off the stick of Bernlohr. It'll stay Archer's ball in a fresh 52. Different results. A win for Whipsnakes, a loss for Archers. Manny tried to sneak one down low, hit off Bernlohr, and that'll get him a fresh shot clock.
Awkward ricochets.
Manny going. Bernlohr was there. Just the 5th save for Kyle Bernlohr today. Only 2 in that first half. And passed him on the goals list this weekend as Adams makes the save. Needs to go in the third quarter. Nardella still on the field. Made the feed. Carlson one more. Williams denied by Adams. Another stellar stop by Drew Adams in net for Archers. But Whipsnakes keep it on the Archers' half of the field, halfway through the shot clock.
There are routine saves, and then there's robbery. Here you're going to see Williams step upfield, and Adams gets his stick down.
Blew the whistle, having a shot clock issue. But Drew Adams, that was his 12th save of the day for a guy who hasn't seen the net that much this year, but he has, every time he's been put in, Ryan, he's been stellar.
He's a real pro.
That's hard to do.
He's a Hall of Famer. When called upon, he's ready to go.
We'll reset the shot clock to 34 seconds. And Drew Adams played 10 seasons in Major League Lacrosse, all with the Lizards on Long Island. Came over, and it's been him and Gittleman as the backbone of this Archers team for their first 3 seasons. Hawes. The feed. Williams denied again, and this time he goes behind the back and beats Drew Adams.
Staying with this, you're going to see Hawes feed it inside. Adams gets the first one. The rebound goes right back to Williams, who swiftly whips it behind his back to get that second attempt on Cage before Adams can recover. You can see, had he shot that normally, he might have hit Alexander, who was diving into that shooting lane. So Williams wisely goes behind his back.
By himself now, 1 goal behind Lyle Thompson. The PLL lead in goals. Joe Nardella, and that one stopped by Adams. Rebound shot wide by Williams. Are on offense now. Earhart drops it off. Comes to Bernhardt. From distance, Adams the save. He bobbled it, but secures it. Holman. Easy stop that time for Bernlohr. Ament waiting. 5 on the shot clock. Ament with the dive. Rejected.
Your full complement of Archers.
To the net. Another save by Matt McMahon.
Let's take one more look at this save. His second of the day. McMahon took that one right off the hip. Here's the penalty.
Oh.
You can see the slash right on the top of Smith's helmet there.
1 goal away from one. Smith, Chanichuk, long one, seen and stopped by Drew Adams. Still 2 timeouts for both head coaches. No timeouts in overtime if they get there. That one off the bar. That'll get them a reset.
And that would be
20 seconds left to work with for Holman. Looking, got free, got the shot. Bernlohr comes up with the save. Throws the brakes on. Jay Carlson can't handle it. Matt McMahon will pick it up. And with time winding down, he will run out of it. And in the final game of the PLL regular season, it will be decided in overtime. Toss down for Amen. Amen on the move. Looking for a cut. Found Schreiber. 2 seconds and one, and Bernlohr makes the save on Schreiber's drive. By himself, Rambo finds him to the front. It went through. Bounce to Williams. That one ricocheted off the post. Comes all the way back out through midfield. Manning overran it. Whipsnakes ball as Muller takes over. This shot by Zed Williams on the left side of your screen. A little pinball. Off the bar and out. And out of the box, Trey LeClaire will get a run here in overtime.
Wouldn't this be fitting?
The Albany great Dane Connor Fields. He did it! Connor Fields back at Albany wins it in overtime for Archers.